Hey, bonjour, resort. I actually decided after the snow that I would come and do a lesson out here because I think that this will be the very first and probably only Cajun French class that was ever done in a boat after a snowstorm in Louisiana that's ever happened in the world. So, a historical moment that we can all take part in. And so the first thing that we'll do, and I'm going to maybe run through the material just a little bit faster than I normally do because it's really cold out here, and also I'm losing light. But we'll run through a few things. So we left off last lesson with the greetings, and so we'll run through those. I have my laptop right here, so I'll have to look at it and then look back at the camera. So if that's distracting, I'm sorry, but we're doing this in a different place than we normally do. So bonjour would be the way that we say hello. We also say bon matin for good morning. We also say, and we didn't talk about this last time, bon après-midi for good afternoon. And then there is bonsoir, which is good evening, but usually also means good night. And then there's also bonne nuit, which is actually good night. Bonsoir and bonne nuit, if you say that in Louisiana, we're probably going to think that you are about to go to sleep. So normally we hear bonjour, or in the morning, maybe bon matin, or, right after lunch, bon après-midi. And then we have some, salutations that we use to be polite. So, comment ça va, which is how's it going? Quoi ça dit, which is what's up? And then here's one we didn't go over. Tout quelque chose est correct, or tout quelque chose est tout correct. And that just means, hey, is everything okay? Then, of course, the one that we went over last time that everybody kind of really liked, which was comment les haricots, which is how are the green beans? And then there's two ways to respond. The more common way is haricots sont pas salés if things are going poorly, and haricots sont bien salés if everything is going well. And that would be the plural form of the verb être. Of course, what I said last lesson is a little more Louisiana because I said it kind of in the singular in a way. I said haricots c'est pas salé. But ça is a plural pronoun in Louisiana, so sometimes you will hear a plural object like green beans with say behind it, and that's how I usually say it when I answer someone. So you could use either of those. The more correct, by whoever's standards, would probably be haricots sont pas salés. Then we also have hey là-bas, which is hey over there, or hey toi, which is hey you. And then we'll go through some ways to say goodbye. I don't know what they would technically be called, but au revoir, which is goodbye. It really means gonna re-see you. Revoir, voir is see. Revoir is re-see. And then there's my personal favorite, which is on va se revoir, which is we will see you again. And there's also soigne-toi, which is take care of you, or soignez-vous autres, which is take care of y'all. And then we're going to do a few other phrases now. So some phrases that are important to know. One would be ouais. It means yes. Now, in a lot of French-speaking countries, they will say oui, but they do say ouais as well. In Canada and in some parts of France, a lot you'll hear ouais. But I would say here in Louisiana, you're going to hear way more than probably anywhere else. And then no. To say no is just no. And then we also have, we sometimes do something that we regret, and we have to say sorry. So one way to say that is pardon. Pardon just means sorry. And then another little more complex way is ça me fait de la peine, which means that hurts me. I'm sorry for that. So, ça me fait de la peine. Je regrette que is I'm sorry that. And then, ça te ferait pas rien si, which means do you mind if. Ça te ferait pas rien si. Do you mind if. Then we have the titles that we call people. So, mademoiselle would be an unmarried lady. Madame would be a married lady. Monsieur would be a man that you respect. And so we might answer people, ouais, monsieur, or ouais, madame, or ouais, mademoiselle. And so those are just some good things to know. And that's going to wrap up this lesson. I'm cutting it a little short. I'm losing light. I'm really cold. I may go back in and give you guys some more vocabulary in just a little bit. But for now, on va se revoir. I am surrounded by something that you probably never really hear said in Louisiana French because it just isn't supposed to exist. And that is la neige, the snow, la neige. So thank you guys for taking part in the very first and probably only Cajun French lesson that's ever been done online from a boat after a snowstorm in the snow in Louisiana. À bientôt, vous autres.